Hey guys, it's POSTBOXPAT and welcome back to a new update information video where we're going to be talking about the new features coming into TU54/TU55 depending on if they bring a bug fix or not. So recently, in the last hour or so, Footage Studios have tweeted out this recent picture, as you can see on screen right now, with some new plushies. However, not just the new teddies or plushies are there. If you look closely in the background of the image, you can see they have hidden some features in the background of that image. Now you can take a little look at that image and guess what the features are, but I'm going to be going over most of the features on nearly every single feature in there and trying to explain exactly what's going to be coming in the next update so you guys can have a rough idea what that is going to be. So if we zoom in a little closer on the image, we can see a variety of new features which are going to be coming in the next update, which we can expect for it to come after E3 or just around E3 time. That's when my prediction is for this. I'm not going to predict the release date yet. I'll do a separate video on predicting the release date, but my usual prediction will probably be this month sometime. So that's just a little prediction, but I'll do a bigger prediction in the next few days for you guys. Now, before I get into it anymore, I'd just like to say tomorrow I've got a duplication glitch trailer coming out for the duplication glitch, which will come out for the next day, which is going to be absolutely insane. So stay tuned for that. Also, if you're wondering where Terracraft has gone, at the moment I haven't had time to record Terracraft, but I'll definitely bring it back. I'll bring back a few episodes, a good long episode for you guys who have missed out on the episode. That'll probably be coming out tomorrow as well, if I can get that episode round to it. So stay tuned for that, but let's talk about these features on screen right now. So let's start with the top right hand corner. So in the right hand corner, you've got like a little symbol of the potion of luck to show you that your potion's activated. Then if you look closely inside the tent, we've got beds which have been dyed. So these beds have actually changed colours, so you can dye your beds now, which is really awesome feature. That will really come in handy for the big beds that I used to make on survival. Then if we take a look behind Steve, we've got the Woodland Mansion, and you do get 2 mobs inside the Woodland Mansion, 2 new mobs or 3 new mobs, because one of the mobs does spawn it, which I'll mention towards the end of this video. Then we look at Steve himself. You've got the observer block inside of his in his right hand. In his left hand or in his off hand, I believe that's the Totem of Undying, which will basically mean when you die, you'll respawn. So when you get killed, you'll respawn where you are with all your items and will not lose your items, which is really awesome. You can put that in your offhand slot, as you can see he's done there. An observer block, if you're wondering what that does, it basically sends a redstone pulse when you activate something nearby, like a block, place a block by it or something like that. It'll send a redstone signal, which is really awesome. You've also got a parrot on his left shoulder, which is really cool. In the background to the left of Steve, you can see there's a variety of different llamas. You've got a llama carrying a chest, a llama carrying a kind of like carpet type design on it, which is really awesome as well. And you've got normally just a simple llama. And then in his hotbar down below, you'll have all the new mob spawns which are going to be coming in this update. You'll have obviously the llamas, and then by the looks of it, I believe some of them will probably be some of the mobs you cannot currently get, which is like the wither and maybe things like that, and the skeleton horse and things like that, which you can't currently get in the game. Now let me mention the 3 new mobs which are going to be coming out with, or should I say inside, the Woodland Mansion. So I'm going to explain these 3 mobs for you now. These are very interesting, and I think they'll give the game another twist and kind of push the game forward for a wide range of audiences. I think they're really interesting, these mobs. So here they are on screen right now. We've got on the left the Vindicator, which you'll find through a variety of rooms inside the mansion. You've got the Vex, which is spawned by the Evoker. I think that's how it's said. And I believe the Evoker is the one who spawns the Vexes, like I said. And I think the Evoker actually drops the totem. I'm pretty sure it is the Evoker. So that's pretty awesome. You can see them 3 mobs there. They're pretty cool. They all have different type of effects. The actual Vexes are really small, so they'll actually charge at you. I believe they're a lot smaller than a normal mob, kind of like a small little zombie, and they do quite a lot of damage, so it's pretty interesting to see them introducing this. Again, the Woodland Mansions, to be honest, if you really wanted to defeat a Woodland Mansion, you could easily do it with a bunch of armor and stuff, but you could probably go, I've seen people go in there with no armor and nothing and just go in there, loot a little bit of stuff and come out and survive. It's not as hard as you think in there. As long as you don't come across like tons of mobs and you're not set on hard difficulty, I'm pretty sure you could go in with nothing. So honestly, it's going to be pretty awesome to see these things being added in. Finally, we're catching up to PC pretty close now with the Woodland Mansions, especially llamas and stuff. So finally, Footage Studios, congratulations, but I feel like they're doing this as well to try and get in line with Pocket Edition so that Realms can come at E3. So we'll go and see what happens there, and we'll see what's happening there with Realms and stuff at E3 coming out in E3's in a few weeks, not even that, like less than 2 weeks now. So we'll definitely see some probably information on realms. I'm not too sure. Hopefully servers, but realms is most likely what it's going to be. If they up the realms to about 32 players, then that'd be absolutely amazing. Other than that, to be honest, I'm not really looking forward to realms at all. They have to have a good chunk of players for me to actually be interested in buying a realm, for one, and two, having the use of a realm which has got 32 players so loads of people can join. Another thing with realms, you have to have people on your friends list, and I think that's a little bit awkward, especially for us YouTubers to go around adding so many people. I used to have that problem with Subscriber Kingdom. You don't actually experience these things unless you are used to hosting something like an event or something. If you've got 99 plus people messaging you on your Xbox messages, it's pretty hard to go through 99 people as fast as you're going through adding them. More people are sending you messages. So honestly, it's just kind of a little bit awkward, and that's why I feel like realms aren't going to work and they're not going to shine out in the community. They will a little bit, but I feel like they're not going to shine 100% as what we want to. Obviously, you could get someone else to host the realm for you, and that would be a lot easier to cope with. And that's what I used to do with some of my old servers on Xbox 360 and Xbox One. I wouldn't really class them as servers, just 8-player multiplayer matches. My friends actually used to host them when I was a little bit smaller on YouTube. Obviously, we could cope with that because there was only like there's only a limited 100 people on 360, so you had a big limit. When Minecraft Xbox 360 first did come out, though, there was actually a feature where you could allow anyone to join your game without being friends or not. You could click on someone's gamer profile and click join session, which I thought was really interesting. And no friends of friends, nothing. You could keep joining the game, and that was before the kick feature was actually introduced. So you could only kick people, but then they could just reconnect. Then they brought out so they ban you from it. So that's when a lot of griefing used to go down, and you could just join anyone's world at all and go and grief it, and they could kick you, and you could just keep joining unless they were appearing offline. So it was quite fun, to be honest. And I think Minecraft was at its like element then. I used to create a lot of like PvP type servers back then, but nowadays unfortunately you cannot do that. So we'll have to see what's going to happen this E3. Hopefully, as much as this information is amazing for the new update for Minecraft Console Edition for survival features, it's great work from Footage Studios for bringing this out pretty quick, but it's not what we all want. We all know that we want these features and stuff, but what's the point of bringing these features if you can't use them with all your friends and all the people you want to play with? Now, I did say I wasn't going to predict the release date of this update, but you know what? I've changed my mind. I think I'm going to predict the release date. I'm going to give you a little bit of a prediction. With E3 coming this, or the upcoming weekend, I believe that this is going to probably come out after E3 towards the end of June, around the 27th of June, probably to about the 4th of July, in between that week most likely. That's my prediction for it. Again, I will make a separate video explaining why, like I did with the last update. I feel like them videos really do introduce stuff. Obviously, this video is only just a rough prediction and it isn't 100%. I did make that video about E3 and not everyone has seen that, so I will mention a few things that I think should happen at E3. Obviously, we came up with the idea with the HoloLens and things like that. I think they're just going to scrap that idea completely for Minecraft. HoloLens is a ridiculously expensive product that not only I can't afford, most of you as Minecraft consumers probably can't afford that product unless you're a massive YouTuber. And even massive YouTubers, you look at the tech YouTubers, they haven't even thought, you know what, I'm spending $5,000 on a HoloLens. They haven't even thought that themselves either. It's really not worth that money, and Minecraft isn't even on it yet. So I can see why they've kind of probably going to scrap the idea of HoloLens. I think it was just really because it was a filler for E3 for Minecraft content, just to fill the idea of Minecraft being bought by Microsoft. Just kind of fill the idea that when Minecraft was massive to hype it up, but really it didn't really work, to be honest. So hopefully with a little bit of luck this E3 we will see some amazing features. If you guys have got any predictions for this E3 for Minecraft, obviously we've got the screenshot which is absolutely amazing with all the new blocks, observers, llamas, new dyes on the beds, woodland manches, parrots, absolutely crazy stuff, eggs, features like that, just new spawn eggs. It's just absolutely insane. But other than that, is that really what we want this E3? Hopefully they have got more plushies. However, they did include 3 plushies within this screenshot, which means they may be running low on plushies. But if they do add some more plushies, hopefully we may see a new minigame, realms, servers. Who knows what we're going to see? Servers is what I personally want, and that will really hype up Minecraft again. The reason that I want servers is because it's perfect for the Xbox One. You've got followers on Xbox One, your followers will be able to connect to your server. As simple as that. If realms work like this, and realms have got 32 players plus, I'll appreciate realms and I will buy a realm. If they haven't got 32 players, I'll probably not buy a realm and probably use someone else's realm, or if someone is willing enough to host their own realm and let me join and allow my subscribers to join, then we'll probably use theirs. If realms is only going to be 10 to 16 players, honestly, it's not going to be a big step up, and it's something that Minecraft is really lacking. Hopefully, with a little bit of luck, I have mentioned this before, we will see 32 players. We don't know though. I was talking to a few subscribers about this, and they said they are hoping for 16 players, but they may surprise us with 32. Now, as much as you really like 16 players, honestly, I don't think it's enough. When games like Sea of Thieves, I brought that Sea of Thieves video out yesterday, which didn't do too well on YouTube. Highly suggest going to check that out if you haven't already. When games like Sea of Thieves are having 1 to 99 players in one game online, and its render distance is near enough the same as Minecraft Console Edition, obviously it hasn't got that sandbox element to it as much as Minecraft Console. It has got that element a little bit to it, but there's consistent moving of trees, wind, things like this, and that game is running perfectly fine. So Minecraft Console Edition can possibly or definitely run 32 players if they just do it right. There's something wrong they've done with the programming. Maybe they need to increase the size of the actual game, the memory it takes up, and things like this. There's just so much more they need to look into to get this to work. With a little bit of luck though, we may see changes happening at E3. We've got the new update, so that's a positive point. The negative point is we don't know if we're going to get realms or servers, and if we don't, I'll be really kind of a little bit bothered and a little bit annoyed if we just see a minigame this E3. If the minigame is Skywars or something, it'll probably bring a big popularity to the community for a while. With 16 players, Skywars will be pretty fun, I suppose, but it'll only last about 2 to 3 weeks, a bit like Glide did, and it died off. Look, not many YouTubers cover Glide gameplay anymore because it just kind of died off. It's just something that just doesn't really want to be played by consumers or players or whatever you want to say. I know this has been quite a long video, but I've had quite a few different topics to talk about, not only just this update. So hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to stay tuned for the new videos coming out soon with the duplication glitch video, the trailer for the duplication glitch video, because it's going to be a duplication glitch which works on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, which is going to be absolutely awesome. So you old gen people can get some duplicating going with them new shulker boxes. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be really awesome as well. We've also got a few other videos coming out. We've got Terracraft, duplication glitch, and hopefully some more news videos if we get any more content. With E3 just around the corner, I'll definitely be covering that on my channel, so stay tuned for that. Sea of Thieves is a game I really want to see good potential in. I want to see you guys moving over to that game as well, if possible, if you're interested in it, because it's an absolutely awesome potential game for the future. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and once again, this is POSTBOXPAT, signing out.